1. The Boötes Void, a gaping hole in the universe. Imagine looking up at the night sky and seeing millions of stars. Now imagine a place in the universe where there are almost no stars at all. That place exists. It's called the Boötes Void. It's one of the biggest known empty spaces in the entire universe. This strange region is about 330 million light-years wide. To understand how big that is, think about this. Light travels incredibly fast, and even it would take 330 million years to cross this giant dark zone. What's terrifying is how empty it is. Most parts of space are filled with galaxies, stars, dust, or gas. But the Boötes Void has almost nothing. It's like the universe suddenly forgot to put anything there. Scientists have no clear answer for why this massive hole exists. Some believe it formed naturally over time. Others think something unknown might have cleared it out. The emptiness is so extreme that it feels unnatural, like something or someone removed everything from that part of space. Standing at the edge of the Boötes Void would feel like staring into an endless, silent abyss. No light, no matter, no answers, just darkness stretching across hundreds of millions of light years. It's not just empty, it's haunting. A quiet reminder that the universe is full of mysteries we still don't understand. Point 2. The coldest place in the universe isn't far from us. Space is already cold, colder than anything we feel on Earth. But there is one place out there that is even colder than the empty vacuum of space itself. It's called the Boomerang Nebula. This strange cloud of gas lies in the constellation Centaurus, about 5,000 light-years away from us. Inside this nebula, the temperature drops to just 1 degree above absolute zero, the coldest temperature possible, where all motion nearly stops. What makes this terrifying is that scientists don't fully understand why it's so cold. The nebula is losing heat faster than it should. It's like something is sucking the warmth out of it. In a place where there are stars burning at millions of degrees, a patch of space this cold is deeply unsettling. It defies the normal rules we expect the universe to follow. At that temperature, even atoms barely move. It's so cold, it's as if time itself is frozen. No living thing could survive there. No machine would function. It's a frozen graveyard drifting in space. Completely quiet, completely dead. And yet, it's real. Not far from us at all. A dark reminder that space can be just as cold and lifeless as it is massive and mysterious. 3. Rogue planets drifting in darkness. In our solar system, every planet orbits around the sun. The sun gives us light, heat, and life. But not all planets are so lucky. In the vastness of space, there are lonely worlds called rogue planets. These planets don't orbit any star. They drift through space alone, without light, without warmth, and without direction. Scientists believe there could be billions of these dark planets floating through our galaxy. These rogue planets are invisible to the naked eye. Since they don't have a star nearby, they don't reflect light. That means they are nearly impossible to see. They could be passing near us right now, and we wouldn't even know it. Some of them might be as big as Jupiter. Others could be small, rocky worlds, frozen and dead, like ghostly Earths. What's terrifying is that we don't know where they come from or where they're going. Some may have been thrown out of their solar systems by powerful forces. Others may have formed alone in the darkness. They travel through space in complete silence, like cosmic drifters. And if one of them ever came too close to our solar system, it could cause chaos. Their gravity could pull planets out of orbit, even Earth. These wandering worlds are like silent threats, hidden in the shadows of the universe. For time stops at the edge of a black hole. Black holes are some of the strangest and scariest things in the universe. They are places where gravity is so strong that nothing can escape, not even light. But the scariest part is what happens to time near a black hole. As you get closer to one, time begins to slow down. Not just a little, but a lot. If you were falling toward a black hole, to someone watching from far away, it would look like you were moving slower and slower. Right before you reach the edge, the event horizon, you would appear frozen in place, stuck in time forever. This isn't science fiction. It's real physics. Time behaves differently around massive objects, and black holes are the most extreme example of this. From your point of view, you'd still be falling fast. But to everyone else, you'd seem frozen in space and time, trapped at the edge, never quite falling in, never coming back out. It's like a cosmic trick. You fall forever and never fall at all. Once you cross that invisible line, no one can see you, hear you, or reach you. You just vanish. Time, light, space, everything breaks down. The fact that the universe has places where time nearly stops is deeply unsettling. It makes us wonder how much we really understand about reality itself. 5. The Great Silence. Are we alone or being watched? The universe is huge, so big that it's almost impossible to imagine. There are billions of galaxies, each with billions of stars. Many of those stars have planets. With so many chances for life to exist, we should have heard something by now. A signal, a message, anything. But we haven't. This strange and scary mystery is known as the Great Silence, or the Fermi Paradox. Scientists have been listening to space for decades, waiting for a sign of intelligent life. But space remains quiet, completely silent. No voices, no signals, no answers. It's like we're shouting into a dark cave and never hearing an echo. So, the question is, where is everybody? There are many theories. Maybe intelligent life destroys itself before it can travel far. Maybe alien civilizations are avoiding us on purpose. Or maybe we're being watched without knowing it. Some believe that advanced life might be hiding, observing us silently, waiting for something. The thought that we might not be alone, but just ignored, is deeply disturbing. The silence isn't peaceful. It's eerie. In a universe so full of stars, the emptiness we hear back feels unnatural. It's not just the lack of life that's scary. It's the idea that life is out there, and it's choosing to stay silent. 6. The Eridanus supervoid, a possible imprint of another universe. In the far reaches of space, scientists have found a strange and massive cold spot. It lies in a part of the sky called the Eridanus constellation. This area is unusually empty and cold, much more than it should be. It's called the Eridanus supervoid, and it stretches nearly 1 billion light-years across. That's one of the largest structures ever discovered in the universe, and it's missing most of what should be there. What makes it terrifying is that scientists don't fully understand why this cold spot exists. Some believe it might just be a huge gap between galaxies, but others think something far more disturbing. This cold spot could be the scar left behind from when our universe collided with another one. Yes, another universe. This idea comes from the theory of the multiverse, which says there may be countless other universes outside of our own. And if one of those universes once bumped into ours, it might have left behind a mark, like a bruise on the fabric of space. That bruise could be the Eridanus supervoid. If that theory is true, it means we are not only part of a vast universe, but just one small bubble in an even larger, unknown multiverse. And the thought that other universes could crash into ours, without warning, is enough to send chills down anyone's spine. 7. Gamma-ray bursts, invisible and instant death. Some of the most powerful explosions in the universe happen without sound, warning, or light we can see. They're called gamma-ray bursts, and they come from dying stars, but not just any stars. These are massive stars that collapse and explode in a final, violent death. The energy released is so intense that it can travel across entire galaxies. And if one were to hit Earth, it could destroy life in an instant. What makes gamma-ray bursts so terrifying is that they are completely invisible to us. Our eyes can't see gamma rays. We wouldn't feel them coming. There would be no time to prepare. If one were aimed at Earth, it could strip away our atmosphere, destroy the ozone layer, and expose the planet to deadly radiation from the sun. Plants would die. Oceans could boil. Life would vanish. Even worse, we know they've happened close to us in the past. Some scientists believe a gamma-ray burst might have caused a mass extinction on Earth millions of years ago. And it could happen again, at any time. We are completely helpless against these silent killers. They are fast, unpredictable, and deadly. And they are always out there, somewhere in the darkness, just waiting to fire. 8. The expanding universe will tear us apart. The universe is expanding. That means galaxies are moving away from each other, and space itself is stretching. At first, this doesn't sound scary. But what's truly frightening is what this expansion might lead to, something scientists call the Big Rip. Right now, the expansion is speeding up. No one knows why. But if it keeps getting faster, there may come a time when the universe will be pulled apart, piece by piece. First, galaxies will drift away from each other. Then stars inside those galaxies will be torn from their orbits. Eventually, even planets and moons will be pulled apart. And at the very end, the force could become so strong that even atoms, the building blocks of everything, would be ripped apart. This means everything we know, Earth, the Sun, the Milky Way, could be destroyed by the universe itself. Not by a comet or a black hole, but by space simply stretching too far, too fast. It's not something we'll see soon. It might happen billions of years from now, or not at all. But just knowing that the universe may have its own built-in death, a quiet and unstoppable end, is deeply unsettling. It reminds us how fragile everything really is, even reality itself. 9. Vacuum decay, the sudden end of everything. There is a theory in physics that sounds like pure science fiction, but it's very real. It's called vacuum decay, and it suggests that everything in our universe could suddenly end. Not in fire or explosion, but in complete and total erasure. According to this idea, the universe might not be in its most stable state. We could be living in what's called a false vacuum, a temporary state that only seems stable. If that's true, then one day, a tiny bubble of true vacuum could suddenly appear somewhere in space. This bubble would have different laws of physics, and it would begin to expand at the speed of light. We wouldn't see it coming. We wouldn't feel pain. It would hit us instantly and erase everything. Not just Earth, but atoms, matter, space, even time itself. Everything would be rewritten or destroyed. This isn't just a scary story. Some of the smartest physicists in the world take it seriously. It could happen tomorrow, or never. It could be happening right now, and we wouldn't know until it was over. What makes vacuum decay so terrifying is the absolute silence of it. No warning, no escape, just the sudden end of everything we know. 10. The universe might be a simulation. What if everything we see, everything we touch, and everything we know isn't real? Some scientists and philosophers believe we might be living inside a simulation, a fake universe created by a higher intelligence. This idea sounds like science fiction, but it's being seriously discussed by people at the top levels of science and technology. The basic thought is this: if it's possible to simulate a universe, and if advanced civilizations exist, then they might have already done it. And if they've done it, there could be millions or even billions of simulated worlds. That means the chance that our universe is real becomes very small. What's truly terrifying is the thought that we have no way to prove it. Everything we experience, space, stars, time, gravity, could just be part of a complex program. And if that's true, then whoever is running the simulation could shut it down at any time. Not with a bang, just a click. Everything would vanish. Instantly. It raises disturbing questions. Do we have free will? Is anything we do real? Or are we just part of someone else's experiment? If the universe is a simulation, then reality itself is an illusion, and nothing, not even the stars, can be trusted.